Hearing loss.
Everything, including stadiums. And Valerie Calhoun's here with another chapter. Val?
Hey, you know what? We are the first people to tell you about this. University of Memphis booster Harold Byrd joins us and tells me that this very day, the athletic committee for the university is meeting to talk about putting that football stadium on campus. This is, from what I understand, the first real official move by the university to talk about this, isn't it?
Right. It was their stance that they were going to wait for the proposal that Mayor Harrington had commissioned to come back before they took any action. Wow.
Now, the president of the university, not really behind this, but she says if there is a plan, she'll look at it.
Well, you know, and I hope that Shirley and RC will take a more aggressive stance now that the consultants' report came back, and they had a study which was studying just the Liberty Bowl and the fairgrounds. But lo and behold, one of the top consultants in the country came back and said, we need to consider an on-campus stadium because of the overwhelming support for it.
I think it was 77% of the people that were polled said, hey, we think it belongs on campus. And, you know, we were just talking about the football and the college experience. Most universities have their football stadiums on campus.
Well, Valerie, I'm glad to see that you're wearing blue today because I know you're a big orange from Knoxville, Tennessee, and you know the effect that an on-campus stadium can have to a university. If you look right across the street here, we have one of the most well-kept secrets in the country, a great school, a student body of 21,500 people, award-winning business schools, nursing schools. But the story I always tell is my friend Walker Taylor of Germantown Commissary and Pat Lawler of Youth Villages. They graduated in 1975. They go to every football, every basketball game, but the last time they set foot on that campus across the street was when they graduated in 1975.
Wow, that's terrible.
And it's not unusual because people, any college campus has a little bit of a wall of security around it on purpose, and a lot of people don't know that our campus is the safest campus in the whole Tennessee system, private or public, from your school, UT, to Rhodes, to CBU. Right across the street, the safest university in Tennessee.
Let's talk about what's happening today. What does this mean for the get the stadium on the campus movement? I mean, with the athletic committee looking at this, what does this mean?
Well, these are all very successful people meeting in this committee today, and really they're just studying. I mean, it's not a move to put the to put a stadium on campus, but what they're going to do is look at the proposals that came back from the study and also to determine how they would view the proposals that might come forth for an on-campus facility in football.
So it's gaining steam.
I think it's gaining a lot of steam because if you look, we're the only school in the whole Tennessee system that doesn't have on-campus facilities, basketball or football. Out of 119 universities across the nation, we're one of the few. And if you look at what's happened at Louisville, if you look what's happening tomorrow at University of Central Florida, or Saturday rather, that's a compelling reason that we need to be aggressive, that we need to have vision, and we need to move this direction. And while we can do it, we can have a solution that will not only help us as a university, which we're the primary stakeholder in the stadium, but also something that will help the Southern Heritage Classic as well as the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, you guys have how many games in the Liberty Bowl every year?
It would be at least probably 7 in the future. So if you look at 7 games and you have the Southern Heritage Classic and you have the Liberty Bowl, but there are many cases across the country where bowls are held on college campuses.
So this is a great first step. I know that you've been leading the effort, Harold, and it's good to have you with us this morning. So there you heard it. Again, it's the athletic committee. What time are they meeting?
Sometime this afternoon, I think around 4. I need to make sure, so I'll be there.
We'll make sure that we get an update for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll have it for you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Memphis. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here, Val.
Go Tigers, right?
Go Tigers.
By the way, we have a reporter headed down to the University of Central Florida to study that stadium. It came in at a cost about $65 million. Could we build one like that here? Coming up, Jenna 6. Will the nation watching now what happens in that small Louisiana town? Lots of folks from the Mid-South there. We'll be right back after this.
LKQ is the cheapest place in the known universe for auto parts.
That's because you're not paying for some swank showroom.
Or soothing background music.
You can always bring your own.
At LKQ Self-Service Auto Parts, you don't have to pay for the fancy